So once again, good morning, Majo and Natalie. It's nice to see you again, girls. Welcome to this class. So let's start it. What did we study yesterday, Majo?
May, could, might, and can.
Okay, thank you. You're right. So modal verbs for abilities and possibilities, right? So today we're going to start it, or we're going to study others modal verbs. So let's start it. I'm going to share my screen with the presentation. So we're going to study modal verbs for advice, obligation, or prohibition. Okay? So it says is book, this is explanation, page 124. So let's come to these pages. So modal verb should, shouldn't, ought to, must, mustn't, have to, and don't have to. Obligation and prohibition, right? So let's check it. I'm going to read the explanation. It says should and shouldn't. We use should or shouldn't to give or ask for advice. So we use this modal verb for giving advices. Should or shouldn't. It means deberías or no deberías in the negative form, right? Should and shouldn't are followed by the infinitive without to. It's meaning the base form. Remember, the modal verbs don't change. Si los verbos modales no cambian. And after the modal verb, we use the base form of the verb, right? Y después de los modales utilizamos la forma base del verbo. So here we have some examples. You should join, so this is the base form. A gym if you want to keep fit. Is giving an advice. Deberías unirte a un gimnasio si te quieres mantener saludable o fit. Okay, you shouldn't eat too much chocolate. As well as giving an advice. You shouldn't, no deberías eat too much chocolate. And for the question, we started with the WH question, the moral verb, the subject, and then the main verb. What should I do? ¿Qué debería hacer? Okay, give me a moment. Elsie join. I'm going to move Elsie. So far, do you have any question about should? I think should is one of the easiest moral verbs. Okay, great. Then we have must or have to. Elsie, good
Hello.
morning. How are you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. Welcome. We're talking about moral verbs for advice, prohibitions, or obligation, okay? So we just mentioned about should or shouldn't that we use for giving advices. And now we're going to talk about must or have to. So it says we use must and have to express obligation, must and have to. You have to do something. Must, you must take your passport with you when you travel abroad. So remember, this applies for all the moral verbs. We use the moral verbs, don't change. It's always the same. It doesn't matter the verb tense, right? And after the moral verb, we use the base form. It means infinitive without to. We have to show our passport when we cross the border. So here we have two examples, one we must and we will have to. It says we use both for obligation, right? So what do you think are or is the difference, between must and have to? With this example, what do you think? You must take your passport with you when you travel abroad. You have to show, or we have to show our passport when we cross the border. What do you think are the difference? What comes to your mind? Try to guess.
Must es algo estricto.
More or less. Okay, let's check. Here's the explanation. I just want to check your um, deductions, but no worries. It says we often use must, let's highlight must, to talk about rules or laws which we agree. This is important. Rules or laws which we agree with or believe in. So this is like a moral obligation, a moral obligation. We must wear a seatbelt in the car, even for short journeys. O sea, tenemos que utilizar el cinturón de seguridad en el carro. We often use have to talk about rules or laws which were made by someone else or which we may not agree with. ¿Sí? Entonces, have to es por las reglas que alguien más impuso, ¿cierto? Y que incluso puede que no estemos de acuerdo, pero pues nos toca seguirlas, ¿sí? Estas son como reglas o leyes y acá es más una obligación moral. Acá es algo más impuesto por la sociedad, ¿sí? My teacher says that I have to finish the homework tonight or I will be in trouble. Entonces miren que es una regla impuesta por el profesor. Have to, right? La obligación. Okay. Then we have don't have to. We don't have to or needn't, but not mustn't. When it's not necessary to do something. We didn't have to show our passport when we went to Scotland, when it's not necessary, right? We don't need to wear smart clothes to the office. Cuando no es necesario, we use we don't have to. No es una regla, porque no es una regla impuesta, ¿cierto? Okay. Here we have can or can't. We can also use can or can't to express permission or lack of permission. Permiso o necesidad de un permiso. You can leave anytime you like. You can bring animals in here. And can I use your phone, please? Entonces, puede salir, le están dando permiso en cualquier momento o en el momento que gustes. No puede ser animales aquí, no le están dando permiso, pero también puede ser como una especie de prohibición, ¿cierto? Y está preguntando, está pidiendo permiso. Can I use your phone? Please, ¿puedo utilizar tu teléfono? So far, do you have any question about these moral verbs? No? Majo, Natalie, and else. Okay. Someone else. Okay, Ellie, good morning. How are you doing? Hi, Ellie.
Morning.
Nice to see you again. Let me see, guys. Girls. I'm going to take the screenshot for the attendance, okay? So give me a moment and then we can continue. Going to do this. Some teachers. Attendance P1. 10 a.m. Absent. Santiago, Roger, and Daniel, right? Okay. Before to continue with the practice, as you know, we have an activity, right? Elsie? So let's do the reading activity. And then we're going to practice these modal verbs, okay? Because I'm interested in doing these reading activities. So I'm going to share my screen with the reading. So give me a moment. B1, reading. What is the reading? B1, where I put the reading activities. I can't find it. Why? Reading. What happened here? Okay. This is my bad because this is not here. Reading B1. Okay, Elsie, which page? Page number?
2.
2. Okay, we're just starting. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. In that way, all of us can follow the reading. And here you are, Elsie. You can start it. Go ahead.
Okay. Everybody check the assistant, he ordered, but nothing seems to be wrong with them. The particle accelerator was working perfectly. Thomas, said his assistant, look aside. She sounded afraid. The perfect summer's day of 5 minutes ago had gone. In fact, the sky was darker than the blackest night. But that wasn't the worst thing. The sun wasn't there, and the moon and the star were also gone. People were shouting and screaming. They started calling their families on the telephone because they were afraid they had all gone too. Thomas felt as if was hard to breathe, but he counted to them and tried to breathe slowly. He sat. He sat at my computer and started reading the information and numbers from his experiments, but he couldn't find anything to explain what was happening. He ran out of the exit with the rest of his team until they were all outside the building. Everyone else in the building was excited, frightened, and confused. They were using the screens and lights on their mobile phones to see better. Several people got in their cars and turned on the light. They drove to the entrance to make a small area of light for everybody to stand together. The street lights turned on, but most people were still afraid. Then, almost 20 minutes after, Thomas had started the particle accelerator. The sun was in the sky again. It was warm and yellow, and the black sky turned blue again. Everyone started laughing and dancing around, and Thomas felt as if he could breathe normally again. But later, hours later, when the real night began, no one was happy because although the moon rose again, and there were no stars in the sky at all.
At all. Okay, thank you. Pronunciation is instead. Instead.
Instead,
And I forget the other one. Let me see. Started. Started. In past. Started. Ed. Started. Okay. Elsie, good reading. Well done. Tell us about the vocabulary. New words.
particle,
Particle. What is the meaning of particle?
partículas,
Partículas. Thank you. What else?
um, accelerator,
Accelerator. What is the meaning?
acelerador,
Okay, for sure. What about instead?
al instante,
En vez de.
en vez, ok.
Instead, sorry, instead, en vez de. Darker,
Oscuro, oscurecido.
más oscuro, right? It's a comparative. Okay, red,
Uh, I don't know.
respirar, respirar. Frightened,
Asustados.
atemorizados, you're right,
Asustados.
asustados. Okay, I think is more of the words are clear, right? Are easy. Okay, could you summarize this page in your own words, please, Elsie?
And this is a experiment. A experiment who fell. Uh, a doctor is scared the people because ¿cómo se puede decir? Todo lo que salió, lo que pudo salir mal, salió mal.
Okay, everything goes wrong, right? What else?
Yes. This experiment uh, become a natural phenomenon, phenomenon natural,
Yes, phenomenon or disaster. And what
uh,
else?
natural disaster.
Okay, Elsie, thank you. Well done. Give me a moment. Yes, going to close the door. Okay, Elsie, thank you. So remember the idea with this exercise is to practice your reading comprehension, learn new words, and practice your oral skills, okay? So tomorrow, Majo. Okay, no, Elsie, but it's missing this one. Could you read it, please? It's missing a short part. Sorry. So go ahead.
No one wanted to know what Thomas' work was actually about. They didn't care what the particle accelerator was for. What did that matter? All they scattered about what was had happened after he turned the machine on. He had stolen all the star, or that's what the newspaper said. And when they make him go to the International Criminal Court, they charge him with stealing the stars. Thomas said, I'm not guilty. Well, If you didn't steal the star, Dr. Strayer, said the lawyer for the prosecution, what did you do? If you are asking about my work, said Thomas, we didn't do anything. We showed that the matching was working. That's all. Taking the star from the sky seems like nothing to you? The liar looked around at the people in the car. No one here would think it's nothing. No one in the world would think it's nothing. That's not what I mean, said Thomas. But I can tell you this. When the matching started, there were suddenly no photons in the desk room. What photons? We aren't all scientists here. Speak simple English, Dr. Strayer.
Okay, thank you, Elsie. You did it pretty good. So here we have some new words. What is the meaning of stolen? Have stolen. Elsie, you need to turn on your microphone, please.
Robar, robó.
Oh, okay. Guilty.
Mintiendo,
Culpable.
culpable.
And prosecution.
Fiscal, la parte acusadora.
Okay, el enjuiciamiento. Yes, you're right. Okay, Elsie, thank you so much. So, Majo, for tomorrow, you're going to prepare page number 3, right? So, please check pronunciation, look for the new words, and prepare your summary about this page. At the end, you're going to tell us in your own words about this page, okay? Page number 3. It's page number 3. Do you have this file, Maho?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much. So for tomorrow. Okay, thank you. So remember to prepare it. Okay, so let's come back to the moral verse. So quickly, we use should or shouldn't for advices. Deberías or no deberías. Must and have to for obligation, right? Remember, must is like a moral obligation, and have to is rules or laws who someone else make, right? And finally, we don't have to when we don't have to do something, right? We didn't have to show our passport in when we went to Scotland. We don't need to wear smart clothes to the office. There's no rules, right? Can or can for permission or lack of permission. You can leave anytime you like. You can bring animals in here. And can I use your phone, please? Okay. Then we have, okay, it's missing the last one, of course, mustn't. Negative form of must is mustn't. Use mustn't to express prohibition. Obligation, positive, and negative is prohibition. To say that something is not allowed. Allowed means permitido. Not allowed, no permitido. You mustn't use your phone in the cinema. It's a prohibition. It's not permitted, right? We can also use can instead of, en vez de, of mustn't. You can talk during the exam. You mustn't talk during the exam or you can talk during the exam. And there is no past tense for of mustn't. We use not allowed to, we weren't allowed to go into the concert without the tickets, right? Okay. It says complete the sentences with can or can't, must or mustn't. Sometimes there may be more than one possible answer. So the first one, Natalie, what do you think?
We mustn't
It's a
bring.
prohibition, right? Mustn't. Okay, awesome. Number 2, Ellie, cash only.
We can.
Not at all. It's an obligation, something you have to do.
Must.
You're close. You can use must or
Mustn't.
have to. Because notice, this is a rule made by someone else. Sí, es una regla que alguien más puso. Entonces, you have to pay in cash. Tienes que pagar con efectivo. We pay by credit card. No lo puede hacer. Entonces, ¿cómo sería?
Can't.
Can't. Paid by credit card. Okay, good job, Ellie. Majo, number 3.
Can.
You can use Wi-Fi here. Okay, thank you. Well done. Elsie, number 4.
We have to.
Are you sure? It's reserved. Reserved.
We must.
We mustn't. Not at all. It's
Ah,
more talking about permission.
we mustn't.
No, you're not allowed it.
We can't. We can't.
Okay, you're not allowed it. Okay, thank you. What about this one? Ellie, we
Mustn't.
mustn't, it's a prohibition, mustn't use our phones here. Okay, let me see about here. There's any other? Okay, yes. Here there's another exercise. It says, choose the correct verb in italics. So the first one, Natalie started reading and choose the correct option.
When my grandfather was young, children didn't have to stay at school.
Didn't have to stay at school. You're right. Continue, Majo. Until
The age 18 or even 16. Um, they they couldn't leave. They could leave when they were 14.
they could. You're right. Okay, continue. Elsie, please.
My grandfather hadn't choice. He had to go out and earn money for his family.
Okay. Here I would like to highlight something. So notice that have to is the only one phrasal verb. I mean, the only one modal verb that can change. So notice in this case, instead of have to, is have to in past simple. Present simple, have to, right? Past simple, have to. Okay, thank you, family. Natalie, at the end,
At the end at the end every week, he called no have to give his weather to mother.
which is to his mother. Okay, Majo, continue, please.
She gave him a small amount of money which he could spend as he liked.
Mm, could spend? Okay,
Yes, could
as you like.
spend.
So wage es como salario, right? Okay, so she gave him a small amount of money, which he could spend as he liked. Okay, thank you. Ellie, continue, please.
When he was 18, he wanted to join the army, but he failed the medical examination, so he couldn't do military.
You're right, military service. Continue, Elsie, please. Let's finish it.
This meant he couldn't fight for his country. Instead of being a soldier, he drove an ambulance.
Instead of being a soldier, he drove an ambulance. Okay, girls, you're just girls today. Good job. So far, do you have any question about this topic? Okay, we're going to continue practicing must. Give me a moment. And must. Let me see something. So I'm going to share my screen again. I have some exercises here. So let me see something. The previous page. It says have to or must. Have to indicated an external obligation, right? Like a rule or law. while must expresses a personal or internal obligation decided by the speaker. Okay, that's the difference. So please keep it in mind. So now complete the sentence with the correct word. Mustn't, should, shouldn't, have to, don't have to. So, Majo, the first one.
You have to wear a helmet when you ride a motorbike.
Okay, you have to. Yes, have to. Rule or obligation. Okay, thank you. Next one. Ellie, a student.
Students mustn't be late for class.
Okay, thank you. Notice we have a clue at the end, right? Rule, obligation, prohibition. Okay, good job. Elsie, the next one. You
You mustn't eat.
and advice. Advice.
Mm. You can't.
No. What is the moral verb for advice? Here we have a new option. We have must, mustn't, should, shouldn't, have to, or don't have to.
Sure.
Shouldn't, you're right. No deberías. Okay, you're right, shouldn't. Thank you. Shouldn't. Okay, next one, Natalie.
You should study harder.
You should study harder if you want to pass the exam. Maho, the next one.
We mm,
Not necessary. Do you remember about that?
we couldn't.
No. Be careful. Look at the option. Mustn't, should, shouldn't, have to, don't have.
We shouldn't.
No. Let's come back here. It says don't have to. We use don't have to or needn't, but not mustn't when it's not necessary to do something. So the correct option is
We don't have to
don't
buy
have.
bread. There's some at home already.
Okay, thank you. You did it, Maho. Well done. Now, Elsie, the next one, please.
You have to turn off.
Rule. You have to. Okay.
You
You
must.
have to. No, you're right.
No,
You
you
have
have
to.
to.
It's a rule. Must is more like a prohibition or obligation. Okay. Ellie, the next one. Obligation.
I have to finish this report today
Okay.
because
In this
of
case, it's more like internal. So you use must, right? I must finish this report today because my boss needed. Recuerden, have to es cuando es una regla impuesta por alguien más, por un tercero. Y más es algo más moral, más de nosotros, que nosotros mismos nos imponemos. Entonces, en este caso, tengo que terminar el reporte, es algo que yo mismo me estoy poniendo, porque mi jefe lo necesita, ¿right? Es diferente si dijese, mi jefe me dijo que tengo que terminar el reporte. Ahí sí teníamos que utilizar have to, porque es una regla que nos está poniendo el jefe. Okay, no worries. That's why we are practicing. And finally, Natalie, the last one.
You mustn't tell alone.
You mustn't tell anyone this secret. Okay, good job. Let's check. Okay, choose the correct option. Pick the best answer. So, Majo, the first one.
You must wear a uniform at this school.
You must. Are you sure?
Mm, it's not like a ruler.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not necessary. You don't have to wear a
Mm.
uniform at this school. Sí, de pronto no es necesario, porque remember que must ¿Es una prohibición o es una obligación más moral, más interna? Sí, en este caso, ni es una prohibición ni es una obligación moral. Entonces podemos decir que no es necesario. You don't have to wear a uniform at this school. Okay. Next one, Ellie.
You should
You
drink
should.
more water every day.
Easy, good job. Natalie, next one, please.
You mustn't.
It's forbidden. Forbidden means prohibido, right? You mustn't smoke here. Good job. You're on fire. Elsie,
You must be quiet in the library.
we, but you're right, must be quiet in the library. Okay. Finally, Maho.
You don't have to come if you're busy. It's not necessary.
Okay, you're right. Good job. Well done. Then the final exercise says correct the mistake. Each sentence has a mistake. Rewrite it correctly. So, Ellie, the first one
You
is a huge mistake. You mustn't to do your homework every day.
you don't have to.
Okay, could be you don't have to. Okay, that's much better instead of mustn't because remember with modal verb must we don't use infinitive. Okay, good job. Maho, number two.
Mm, people
A huge mistake.
should.
Should. Right? Notice this a spelling mistake and it's wrong. So people should eat vegetables every day. Thank you. Elsie, next one.
You don't have to study hard for the test.
For the test. So, what do you think? What is the mistake?
Don't have, sería have to.
You have to. Okay, you have to. Thank you. Natalie.
We mustn't.
No. It's a prohibition to use a helmet when cycling. I don't think so. Notice the two. Remember that with must, we don't use infinitive. So,
¿Qué significa helmet?
casco.
Ah, ya, entonces sería show.
You should wear a helmet when you're cycling. Could be, right? Depending on the context. Puede ser una sugerencia. Or you have to wear a helmet when you're cycling. But you're right. Let's say both are possible, right? Should or have to. Finally, Ellie.
You shouldn't to drink too much soda.
So, what do you think?
Shouldn't debería ir mustn't.
Not at all, because this is an advice, it's a suggestion. Advice es un consejo, ¿sí? O una recomendación. So you shouldn't, actually that's correct, drink too much soda. So what is the mistake?
Drink soda too much.
No, no, no. To, because remember, after the modal verb we don't use the infinitive. O sea, no, después del verbo modal no utilizamos to. Sería, you shouldn't drink too much soda. No deberías beber mucha soda. Sin el to, ¿ok? Okay, girls. Let's try something different. Now, in the chat, you're going to type 3 suggestions or advices for your classmate about whatever you want. Sí, van a escribir 3 consejos o recomendaciones acerca de lo que ustedes quieran. Si que no deben comer algo, si que para mantenerse saludables deben hacer cierta cosa, si para aprender inglés deben hacer algo, sí, van a darles 3 consejos o sugerencias to your classmate. So you have to use should or shouldn't. 3 sentences, please, in the chat. Go ahead. And if you have any question, of course, don't hesitate it and let me know. When you finish it, let me know. If you have any question, let me know, please.
Teacher, I finish.
Okay. Could you read it aloud, please, Elsie?
Okay. You should try to always arrive early to class.
What else? You're right.
It's for me. If
Yes,
you
thanks.
don't understand something, you should ask so you don't stay confused.
Yes, please.
And you should practice as much as you can to get better grades.
Okay, thank you. So please apply, arrive on time, Elsie. Thank you so much. Try to arrive early to classes. Okay? Thank you. I really appreciate it. You did it pretty good. Okay, Majo, go ahead. Read yours.
You should learn English if you want to meet new people.
Okay,
You should stop overthinking about your future. And you shouldn't go out every day
why?
because it's not safe.
Okay. To stay at home all the time. Okay, no, thank you. Good job. I agree with you. Well done. So, there's two Majos? Why? Twice? Okay. Ellie, Natalie, what is missing? How are you doing, girls? We're waiting for you. Okay, Majo and Nessie, you did it pretty good. Thank you so much. You give us good advices, right? Okay, by the way, Majo, why are you learning English?
Because I really want to learn new languages and for my career in the college,
Where are you studying?
English. Now, nothing, but next year I want to study international relations.
Okay, it's like negocios internacionales, something like that.
It's different
Okay,
because in relations we explore um, diplomatics and politics,
like a
not
politician. Okay,
exactly business.
okay, okay. That sounds pretty interesting. Okay, that's great. And are you studying any other language?
Yes, I start with French.
And how about French?
Well, I started on May. I took 2 months of classes and then I have to stop it because the academy had a problem with the teacher.
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh.
what happened exactly.
Okay,
And this month I will start again with
okay, that's great.
classes.
So you started about le verbe de la maison. Le verbe avoir, être. Oui.
Je m'appelle Marie.
Ah, vous savez, il a passé beaucoup de temps que je parlais français. J'ai oublié un peu mon français, mais j'ai étudié français à l'université aussi. So, vous savez, j'ai oublié comment dire apprendre. Apprendre. Comment dit-on ton information personnelle?
You have a really good pronunciation in French.
Thank you. But I don't like French. It was so challenging
Why?
for me. Because I don't know, maybe because of my teacher, because some of them was so cruel and they make the matter so hard. So I don't get into French. But anyway, I have to learn French because I have to present a test. I took a test in Alianza Francesa, Colombia Francesa, here in Colombia, the DELF, Bidu, Peru. I had to take it. It was pretty hard, but I passed because I needed. But that was the last year, and I haven't practiced French since that. But yes,
But I think it depends too much from the teacher that who
yes,
teach you.
yes. But usually French teachers at my university are not kind. Most of them are not kind. But okay. So Natalie, Ellie, how are you doing? Okay, Natalie, go ahead.
You shouldn't stay on the phone you kneel down because it's really damage your eyesight. You shouldn't go water flow to clean your mind. I should clean my mind more.
Okay, thank you. You should go to the waterfall. It could be dangerous or not. You
Huh?
need to be strong to go to the waterfall. It could be
Ye-
dangerous.
No.
No, not at all. Okay, thank you, Natalie. Well done. Ellie, what about you?
Yeah. I shouldn't go to bed so late. You should study harder if you want to pass the exam. You should drink more water every day.
Okay, thank you. You're right, guys. Well done. So finally, to finish this class, you're going to write just 2 sentences. Creating rules. You're going to create 2 rules for this class. Each of you are going to create 2 rules for this class. So you need to use have to. Okay? 2 rules for this class. Go ahead. Type it in the chat, please. Just two. This time. Just two. Elsie, why are you learning English, by the way?
Because I wanna grow in my ¿cómo se diría? Well, because I interested in this language.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay,
I'm
but
interested to learn. Yes.
have you planned
Uh,
to travel abroad?
I wanted to make the work, and I wanna go to another country. I think it's important for me learn English.
Okay, you're right. It's the most spoken language in the world. Okay, thank you. Elsie, it's a good reason. Natalie, what about you? Why are you learning English? Because of your career?
Because I always want to learn English because I find interesting and I will like to travel a lot.
Okay, that's good to travel a lot. I like to travel. And finally, Ellie, what about you? Why are you learning English? And in gossiper mode.
Yeah, what? Well, I learn English first. I interesting, and second, I need to graduate from university.
Okay, okay, that's great. Which level do you need it for graduated from your university, Ellie?
Excuse me.
Which level do you need it to graduate it from your university? ¿Qué nivel necesitas de inglés?
I need B2.
B2. Okay, that's great. You're going to achieve.
Teacher, I finish.
Okay, could you read it aloud, please, Majo?
Yes, you have to turn on your camera when you're in classes. And you have to pay attention and participate every day.
Thank you. I love it. Please follow these rules, girls. Please keep it in mind. Okay, thank you, Majo. Elsie, did you finish?
Yo ya leí mis
Can
ejemplos.
Yes, please. Go ahead. Could you read it?
One more time.
But the rules.
Ah,
Remember,
me
we're writing rules, 2 rules for this class, okay? Natalie, Ellie, are you ready? Not yet. Okay, no worries. So please tell me, hold your horses, teacher.
Teacher, what is the difference between college and university?
I'm not sure at all. Let me check it. Okay, it says, okay, it says college usually is smaller. than a university, right? College offers undergraduate programs, something associated or diplomas. A university offers undergraduate and graduate programs like bachelor's, master, and PhD, como el nivel de escolaridad, ¿sí? La universidad es más alto, ofrece programas a nivel académicos más altos, con certificación más alta. College, it says, often focus on teaching, university focus on both teaching and research. College examples of arts and community college and university, for example, Harvard University or Oxford University. Okay, that's the main difference. You're going to study in a college or at university, Maho, in a college.
Mm, a university, I
A
think.
university. Okay, that's great. There in Ecuador.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And your classes are in English or in other languages or just in Spanish?
The career has English classes, and it's mandatory that we have to learn three language.
At least three, including Spanish. Or you need to learn.
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
No, including Spanish.
Okay,
You
okay.
you can choose French or Portuguese or Chinese.
Okay, Portuguese is easier than French and English, right? French is kind of similar to Spanish, not at all, but kind of similar, and I think Chinese is the most difficult one. Okay, Elsie, could you read your sentences, please?
Okay. You must respect your classmate opinions. And you have to be honest when you submit your homework and test.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I love the second one. You have to be honest when you submit your homework and your test. I appreciated that when you submit your homework, if you have a mistake, you just show me that you make a mistake. That's great. Thank you. Because you can just repeat it again and do it everything perfectly, right? But you prefer to show me that you make a mistake. That's great. Thank you so much, girls. Ellie, go ahead.
I have to finish my homework before dinner. You have to wear a jacket, it's cold outside.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. And finally, Natalie, did you finish? Go ahead, please.
You have to think well for things to go good. You have to pay close attention to the lead.
Okay, thank you so much, girl. You did it pretty good. So, do you have any questions, suggestions, doubts? Okay, so tomorrow at the beginning of the class, we can check it if we can practice a little bit more and then to introduce new topics, okay? Remember, this level contains a lot of skills practice. You need to practice a lot speaking, listening, reading, and write, right? Because when you're taking a test, you will be evaluated these four skills separated, okay? For every language, even in French. Okay, girls, so thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure. Take care. See you tomorrow and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye,
See you.
teacher.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Take
Bye.
care.
Take care. Thank you so much. Ellie, do you have any question?
Yes,
Tell me.
tengo una duda. Bueno, tengo una inquietud.
Go ahead.
Que, o sea, no sé cómo usar el have to, bueno, lo que vimos hoy.
O el must. Ok, vimos varias cosas diferentes. Empezamos por el should y el shouldn't, ¿cierto? Eso es cuando usted está recomendando hacer algo o no hacerlo, ¿sí? Si usted recomienda hacerlo es should, positivo, debería o deberías. Y cuando no lo recomienda hacer, por ejemplo, que no recomienda tomar mucha gaseosa es shouldn't, negativo, ¿sí? O should no, no deberías. Eso es para recomendaciones o consejos, ¿sí? Después el que puede ser un poco más confuso es must and have to. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? Have to son reglas que nos pone alguien más. Sí, como por ejemplo las reglas que hay en el colegio. Son reglas que nosotros no decidimos, sino que alguien más decidió. Y must son más reglas como más internas que nosotros mismos nos ponemos, ¿sí? Hay más study hard for the test. Si yo tengo que estudiar duro para el examen, pero es porque yo mismo lo he decidido, ¿sí? Diferente a you have to do your homework. El profesor les dijo, tienen que hacer su tarea. Miren que eso fue puesto por un tercero, por el profesor, ¿sí? Mientras que must es puesto por uno mismo. O podemos usarlo ya negativo, cambia. Si hicimos mustn't, que sería la forma negativa, es que está prohibido para prohibiciones. Right? For example, you mustn't use your phone during the test. No pueden usar el celular durante el examen. Eso es una prohibición, es forbidden. Y si decimos I don't have to, es porque no es necesario hacerlo. For example, I don't have to turn on the camera. No tengo que prender la cámara. O sea, no es una obligación, no es necesario hacerlo. Aunque en este caso sí lo es, pero como ejemplo, ¿sí? No es necesario hacerlo. Mientras que mustn't está prohibido hacerlo. Y con don't have to es no es necesario hacerlo. ¿Sí nota un poquito la diferencia, Eli?
Sí.
Okay. Thank you, Eli. Anyway, I can look for a video in which explain in different words the difference between must and have to. And I can show you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Eli,
Thank
thank you.
you.
I really appreciate it you ask me when you have a doubt, okay? So,
Thank you.
see
Bye.
you tomorrow. We can practice more tomorrow. Take care, Eli. Bye bye.